Hey everybody, welcome back to the Prop Shop, where I'm going to show you this week how you can make your very own Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. I'm going to use some modeling clay with this, and we're going to get right into it. Let's begin. So make sure you like and subscribe to my videos so you can see all my builds. So first we're going to go ahead and start off with some foam modeling clay. It's very similar to regular clay. We're also going to use a styrofoam ball. So you're going to open it up, go ahead, take a nice big old handful. You're going to go ahead and work it a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and try to make this flat. So we're going to go ahead and push it on our mat a little bit, and then we're going to kind of realize that this is sticky and not working at all. Yeah, it didn't work. So we're going to go ahead and then use our thumbs and all of our other fingers to mold it into a flat shape, almost like a pancake. Go ahead, slap it right on top of the styrofoam ball, and kind of work it all over the rest of the ball. You can use all your fingers to kind of push everything around, and if you don't have enough, feel free to add some clay or some modeling foam. It's the same thing. It acts the same. There you go. We can go ahead and kind of stretch it out. There we go. Add some more clay because I didn't add enough. After that, we're going to go ahead and add our flames, which is kind of the appendages, or what this kind of turned out to be, appendages. So then we can go ahead and work it all into there. There we go. Make it match up with the rest of the clay. Then we can add another one on the side. And it's as simple as adding a small little piece on the side and then kind of shaping it to look like a piece of fire. Or at least I think it looks like a piece of fire. Then decide that this doesn't look right. I didn't realize how kind of weird this was looking until my kids pointed out this looked like some weird type of fruit thing, and then I kind of didn't like it anymore. So after that, basically, I'm going to go ahead and just start all over. Same process though. Modeling clay, styrofoam ball that I shaved into a teardrop, some more modeling clay. We're going to go ahead and work that into our hands. Just like a pancake like before. Slap it on. There we go. Start working it all over. And then we can add our little pieces of flame. Now I'm going to be a little bit more conservative this time and add just not as tall, but I don't want to go crazy. So we're just going to make this look like a little smaller fireball because I am using a smaller styrofoam ball as well. I am going to start at the bottom to make it look a little bit more organic going upwards. At least I hope. And that's just really all just kind of pushing it around and just working with it as you would clay. Just like we did in elementary school. At least I hope you did. So there we go. We can go ahead and I like to do uneven things. So I'm going to have 2 on one side, 2 flames, and then I'm going to add 3 on the other side. And that's just kind of how I roll. I like to be uneven. I'm weird. There we go. We can go ahead and smooth out the rest of this with our hand. If you have any bumps or anything, it is going to make it a little bit more organic. But if you want it nice and smooth, you can go ahead and smooth it out with your thumbs and however you want to do it. So there you go. That's what I like. It looks good. Let's move on. We're going to go ahead and start painting. I did throw a red coat on everything of just regular rattle can spray paint. Now I'm going to use the Plat FX paints to go ahead and paint some orange highlights onto the rest of it. Now on the back side, I went ahead and painted a little bit of yellow also to give it a little bit more contrast. But since we're going to put a face on the front, I decided to just go with the red and the orange. I think that's going to be perfect. So here we go. I'm going to go that. And then we also need to speed up the process a little bit because I am kind of impatient. So we are in just a minute here, just like this lollipop looking thing. I'm going to use a hairdryer to make it all nice and dry. Real fast. Now we're going to go with the eyes and the face. So the eyes are just going to be the white Plat FX paints because I like using Plat FX paints. There you go. And I did draw a face on with the wet erase marker just to have some guidelines, and then everything else kind of fell right into place. And there you have it, Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. Now, my favorite part about this build was actually one of the parts I struggled with a lot. That's what kind of prolonged this build a lot longer than I had initially wanted to. This one is not my first attempt. My first attempt, actually, is this one right here. Now, as you can see, the overall size was just too big. It was just not working out, the little flames that I had coming up the sides. I just wasn't feeling it. I tried painting it, thinking that was going to make it better. It didn't. So ended up just scrapping it, making a new one, and this one came out 10 times better. Smaller styrofoam ball. The flames that are coming off are a little bit smaller, and we got the little spikies that it just looks 10 times better. So I'm much happier with this, and after everything's done, I love this one. I actually can't wait to put this one on my shelf. So That's gonna bring it to the end of the video for me, guys. Until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, stay tuned for all my upcoming builds, and until then, stay crafty, my friends. I'm gonna go dispose of this.